More room.
Well, you throw things everywhere. And
More
more
room.
stuff. I want to show them the box.
Oh, I thought you were filming already.
No, I am now. And once again, it's all your fault.
No, it's your fault. You didn't tell me.
Hi, folks. Can you see us? Not very good. I hope you can. Anyway, this is one of the rare times where I accept something from a company to do a review on it. I don't do that very often. And the only reason I'm doing this one is because it intrigued me. I thought about buying one of these, and Comgo sent me this one, a Comgo 71 laser engraver. And the only reason I looked at it was they claim it's very powerful and can do a little bit of metal. And so that's what I wanted for. Now,
This is what they give you to test.
I guess so. It's a little 1/8" piece of plywood to play with. So we don't need that. We got man-sized stuff.
Yeah. Let's see if it does that first.
Oh, yeah, we'll try.
That's it.
Let me shut the door. It's kind of noisy from the rain.
Now can we make some more room?
We'll show them the box first. Very good.
It's a flying box.
No, it is not. Comes with all little compartments cut out, and all these things were neatly put in there until I took them out to look at them and couldn't figure out how to put them back in there.
Now it's a flying box.
Now it's fine. Well, we're going to put this together. I'm not just going to show you one thing and show you how it cuts and stuff. So this is probably going to be a two-part. First off, can two old farts put this thing together?
Yeah.
Well, I usually read the instructions, came with it in English, and it's a pretty good manual. It's not, in fact, it's pretty good compared to most things you get. I'm not going to read this because I don't want to embarrass Don. He hasn't learned to read yet.
That's a lot of little screws.
Well, you can't just weld everything together.
Little tiny stuff.
Got screws. Where's my other camera so people can see that? Okay. Don laid out all those screws.
Little tiny stuff.
Well, it's not very big. It's got a USB over there. I'm not really sure what that's for yet, but we will find out. I don't know if that's what you connect to your... It looks like a card reader. Huh. Maybe you put the program on this
Obviously.
and just plug it in. I think maybe it'd have a cable. Well, there, it's got a...
Does have a cable.
It's got a cable here too, USB.
Yep.
Like a printer cable. Yeah. Comes with a pair of glasses so we don't blow Don's eyes out. A power supply. What's that?
That's the laser?
That's the laser compartment.
Yeah, I would say that's the laser.
Don't look at that. Ah! Do you see what I have to put up with? Anyway, these are all the parts. Z's. I can't help it.
Don't start that stuff.
I've been in a play that's been held out at our cemetery where every year my theater group in Navasota Theater Alliance goes out and picks six people, they're not sick, they're dead, that are buried in our cemetery, and actors go out and we assume their identities and tell their story in the dark and by a lantern. It's called Lanterns and Legends. This year, tonight, I have to play a German Jew from the 1800s. So I've been talking like this for a long times now. Drives him crazy. What else you got over there? Okay, now, one of the things that intrigued me also was this unit came with a lot of accessories. Just flying everywhere. And this one, it intrigued me. It's a 4th axis. And it's all set up in here. I'm not going to take it out just yet. We have all kinds of little things. And it uses a roller system, so you could inscribe on round objects. And mostly...
Wow, look at this professional screwdriver they gave you.
Better than some I've seen. Anyway, I'm anxious to try this 4th axis out. And what else we got?
They got the blower thing.
Oh yeah, this came with a smoke purifier. Don's unpacking over here. Come on, Don, you can do it. I have faith in you. Very good. See, it's packed pretty dadgum good. Okay. I bet you were a terror in Christmas time.
I was.
What's this?
The cover.
Oh, this is the
the million little pieces. That's a surprise package.
Well, this, you say you're doing some cutting that's smoky. That little accessory hooks on to basically a tent that Don's taken loose. That goes over the whole machine. And you can...
even laser guarded.
Yeah, well that's nice. And it's even got some rubberized material on the sides, rubberized canvas. That ought to hold up pretty well. What you got in that box, Don?
Power supply.
Another power supply. That would be for that one?
Yep.
Okay.
There's a filter.
Excuse me. And these look to be like little framework that keeps that up and out of the way rigid.
You're putting a tent together.
All right.
Ooh, the white glove.
You get a glove. Now we've got another box out of the way.
That's it. That's all the boxes, I think.
All right. Now this thing is one of the things that I kind of liked.
That's the table, right?
This is something that I haven't seen on other units. Now, of course, I haven't been messing with the other units because, frankly, most of the ones I saw were toys. And this is a table protector, just like on a plasma table. It's got a grid up here that keeps you from messing up your table. I saw one old boy using this, or not this one, but another one. They didn't have this table, and he was making his logo to put on some wood turnings, and now he's got a table full of logos.
Hey.
Don, I need your assistance here. Undo that. All right. On to quality of materials that I see here. These are nice little aluminum extrusions. They're pretty rigid. These look like laser cut and bent legs for the thing with a rubber mount on the bottom that should reduce vibration. The main part of the machine looks to be all pre-wired and ready to put together. So, now turn it over, Don. Here you go.
And the cover.
Okay. That should go on the bottom. There you go. So you lay your little project you're cutting on that, and that's a standoff, just like in a plasma table, and doesn't mess up your table underneath. That's nice. They've sent me just about every accessory they have, so we should try to put it together.
Go for it.
You think you can? I think we better read the instructions. Have an introduction, we don't need that. Cautions, you can read those. Don't burn your eyes out by looking into it, Don. Got a parts
That's all you need
list.
right there is the diagram.
An installation. We have 4 profiles, it says. Huh. I wonder which way the profiles go.
2 of them go one way, 2 of them go the other way. It's a square, rectangle.
Can't put anything against you, can we?
Writing goes out so people can see what it is.
The problem is they're totally different looking, and one of them has got what looks to be a limit switch on it.
Limit
Don.
switch, yeah.
That looks to be like a recess so that the screw would go down in it.
I guess we gotta go this way to match up with those bottom screws here.
Okay. This one has a banana scale on it, so you can see what banana size you're cutting.
Wish I wouldn't have left my glasses on.
You don't need glasses, Don. Huh. That can't go like that. That's threaded, so you got to be able to put a screw through it.
It says 4 screws, 4M525.
That looks like a 4M2525 to me if I ever saw one.
Yep.
Don't really care for 4M25 screws. I prefer 1/4 inch by 20, inch and a quarter long.
Where's your toolkit?
Oh, it came with a toolkit? Yeah, you said it?
No, where are the little wrenches? What you do with them already? You lost them?
I didn't do anything. You're the one that was throwing crap around.
No, everything was laid out here. I showed them to you. A little bag with all the little wrenches and some screws. The ones you just...
Well, I just took the
No,
screws
that's some
out.
Allen screws, Allen wrenches.
I wonder if it goes like that.
Maybe.
If it had a better picture, I could maybe...
Can't go that way.
Okay, wait.
Can't go that way
no, that
because
doesn't
this
even-
wouldn't show.
See, now look here on the front. They're all like this, flat.
This has to show, I know that.
Well, if you put it like that, you could read it when you walked up to it.
Ah, here's your tool bag.
Found a tool bag.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
I wonder which way the one with the...
This is obviously the outside of the screw. This is chamfered for the screw, so that's the outside.
But I think that's for the feet. Is there 2 of them? Just one of them.
No, that's 4 of them.
Okay.
There's 2 screws in there.
See, it doesn't show me where that goes. But I would bet that could be taken off and put onto any one of the x-axis. It's got to be a limit switch for the head to go
No,
back.
just follow the steps. These go out. The screws fit in there, no? And that's the first step, to do it like that.
Well, I'd assume it goes like this, but like, and if you
And
put
that's
it
gotta
like
go
that, you could read it.
And that's what it says. It's the square
Well, I get the
with
square
the
part.
deal right there. It just says take 4 profiles and use 4 screws for fixing to complete the gantry installation. Oh wait, that's that thing.
Can't go like this. The only place it could go would be like that.
No, it shows flat.
see that flap.
And this, let's see, this screw lines up with this inner screw here.
Well, if that's the way they got that, hold on, let me look. Okay, if they got that way, this could go this way.
It goes like this. That squares it up.
Okay.
So, 4 screws. Try it like that anyway, see what happens.
Well, that means this little slider here would be accessible, so you could change it. I just didn't want to put it together and have it be in the wrong side.
I mean, you can always flip that over.
But that makes sense with this laying like that. You could see it.
Yep.
Comgo.
Just put them lightly.
One more bigger picture showing this laying down like this, so Don doesn't get confused.
Hey, I'm not
You
gonna...
sure that screw goes like that? Or
No, not
well,
sure.
well, I mean these holes here. I'm seeing 2 more holes that may or not be.
I don't know. Well,
That I was thinking that might be for that. And hold on, we'll look at this piece. Yeah, those holes are on the bottom.
okay.
So turn that the other way.
Yep.
Oh look, another M25, whatever it is.
M5 by 25.
This would go real good in Australia. Take out the X-axis kit and embed it into the gantry along the V-slot of the X-axis. So I would say that would probably be on the outside. But we need to tighten all these up first. You're not through yet?
You know why they give you 4 screws to lock that in?
Well, I would think that maybe the feet being on that cross over and go across the joint
And I'll line up.
on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because in these flat,
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm just going to do that loose.
Yeah, the feet probably lock it in. Makes sense. They're on the mangle. Little cattywonker.
Can you imagine all the billions of hours we've saved people here?
That one needs to be a little tighter.
A little tighter.
They put the feet on. Lock that bitch in.
Well, I think I would do next, but the
So which
instructions
is
say
the-
something
which is the
different, but I
X-axis?
would go and do that.
Which is the X-axis, this or this?
That's the rotary, that's the 4th axis.
So this must be
I think
this
that's
must be
the X-axis here, and this is the Z-axis here.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I think I'm going to jump. Well,
Let's put this in first. Maybe this will get in the way of putting this in. Because this has got to slide in, right?
well, I think these screws right here that we just installed block this V channel anyway.
Well, let's see how it
So,
works.
I think we're going to have to figure that out. All right.
Well, that's what it said to do, so
I
what
know.
does it say next?
But, okay, where's the picture? It shows this plate here being on the front,
This is the front.
and so I would think that embed it.
Is this still...
Those are rollers that look like they
So it
roll
must-
along on the top and bottom of
So,
it.
so it must go in right there. Here.
Like that, and like that. Push this bottom. Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, how else is it gonna do?
see it.
What's something's getting caught? Not rolling good. Unless you have to adjust these. You know, concentric.
Well, they're pretty much look like they don't have much of adjusting unless these bolts
No.
here could do that.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I see the problem.
That's hitting it.
This thing is sliding down on it.
Yep.
Need to have to
Lift that up.
raise this up. All right, let's see if it'll go. There it goes. That's better. Much better.
Okay, what's next?
Coffee break.
Fishing now.
Oh, I forgot we're not in the union. Use 2 M5x8 screws to fix the motherboard cover to the front of the gantry. You know, this would help figure out what a motherboard gantry is. Motherboard cover. I don't see, well, no, wait. Motherboard kit. This is the motherboard kit.
Okay.
Okay.
So you gotta fix that.
So this is something you gotta put on the front of it. It looks like you would do, when do you put the legs on?
Right here.
Okay. Put the legs on after you do that.
Yeah. So that goes right here.
We use 8 M5/8 screws, M5/8 screws for the motherboard.
These look like them.
Oops, don't let that fall off. All right. This you put on like this.
How many screws?
I need
4.
2 for this, and then 8 for the others. Can y'all see what I'm trying to do? Put the motherboard cover like that. Put the motherboard cover like that over there. There's a hole there. All right. Hey, I bet I could use an Allen wrench. Would you find the correct Allen wrench for those, sir? I got my hand full. And put it on the long side for me, the long side.
This should be it. Unless it's in the, yeah.
Put one on the long side for me. There you go. Go ahead and insert this in there. Well, that's handy having the switches right there up in front. So far, I've resisted the urge to break out better tools.
Yeah, I was about to say, like a hard done.
Yeah.
Probably
I just
stupid.
tried to see if you could do it with what they give you. We ought to time this, see how long it takes me to do this.
Too long.
Well, we're filming it over there, so we'll have a timestamp. Hold this, please, sir. Thank you. Trying to put them in place.
I can't wait to see what the white glove is for. That ain't going on your hand.
I bet it would.
If I stretch. Don't put it yet.
Your Honor, I did not do that. That ain't my glove. It won't work.
You're contaminating it.
Yeah, we seem to have a problem, Houston. I don't think that I was involved, and I have never seen a white Bronco.
That's probably when you take this off and you won't get dust on the laser.
The laser module?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I have that done. Now we have 4 legs to put on.
Let's turn it over then.
No, just even like that I think will work. I got to screw them there. But
there's no screw here. There's no hole here. And there's no hole on this side, so it can't be backwards. Does one screw hold it on?
Nah, it says 2.
I don't see 2 holes. Unless Is that what these are for?
Just
Slide-
takes
they
to
slide-
install them and
They slide in, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Okay,
thing,
let's
yeah.
try to figure out from these very small pictures which way the support goes.
Well, you figure that
Okay,
out.
there's the front of it on this. The machine display picture that's right here shows you a better picture. It's big enough where you can see something. And so they go like this. So what I would do, Don, give me a flat piece.
And not all of these are the same. You're gonna match them up.
Uh-oh.
No, that one goes
No,
over here.
I know. I'm just matching these two up. And then I'll match these two up. And then these two up. Okay. So there's your back one back there. Here's my, oh, it may be reversed, but could I have a flat, please, sir?
Oh, this is a pain in the ass.
Well, I know, but I have a way around that. You take the little flat and put it on the screw
Well, that's
first.
what I'm doing, duh. Common
So
sense.
what's so hard, Sherlock?
It's just a pain. Why can't they just drill and
That
thread?
didn't,
Why can't they just drill and thread a hole? God.
they didn't, well, there's no need to. That didn't hurt me a bit. I've already done it. I'm already one screw ahead of you.
Well, I'll just stop. You can do them all. You're so damn good.
I don't want to show you up.
You got the dang Allen screw. Wrench.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm doing it by hand.
If I did you look through there? They may have given you
No,
more
they
than
didn't.
one.
No, this is a different size.
Yes.
They're all different sizes.
There's 4 different ones.
And they're all different sizes.
I could rent this to you. It's raining again, Don. We haven't had any rain this year. It's been dry. There you go, Don. Wait a minute. This isn't fair you putting my side over there.
You noticed that, didn't you?
You're just trying to cheat.
You give me a damn hard time, so I'll give you one back. There you go. Bragging about how fast you are. Look, I'm almost finished mine. You haven't even started. What's your problem?
It's hard to soar with the eagles when you work with turkeys, right? Yep.
I'm more like a duck.
You're a duck. The video coming up after this one is probably more used. There's going to be 2 or 3 of these because
What happened to the Windy Hill one?
Windy Hill is in production. Now,
What does that mean, in production?
well, it's in work.
Thought you already produced it.
No, I shot the video. I
Isn't that
drove to
producing it?
Mississippi. I edited. I didn't edit it yet. That's my problem. I had a wonderful time over there at Clark's Windy Hill Foundry, and I have several restrictions that I need to follow about showing you what goes on there. A lot of it's super secret classified information, and I'm not worried about my audience doing it. It's Don that would probably spill the beans. So,
Well, you're doing your video.
well, I mean, he has a lot of really nice processes that he does, and he would like to keep proprietary. And so,
What's next?
hey, that works pretty good, and that's pretty stable.
Yep, what's next?
What's next? We have wires. Okay. Anyway, Windy Hill's in production. We did get the rails back, and frankly, when I got back, I felt so bad. Had to go get my head cut open. Okay.
You just
Take
did
out
that.
2 belts.
The belts?
Belts. B-E-L-T-S.
Those aren't belts.
Those look like belts. They're kind of weird belts. They're long strings.
Those are 2 belts.
But they're not put together anyway.
Nope.
Okay.
Maybe they can slide in here or something. Maybe it's like a track. No?
I bet you fix them in one place and it uses that to drag itself along.
Could be.
Okay, take out 2 belts. Put the belts through 2 pulleys and the timing pulley and fix them with 2 screws and square. Uh-oh. Do we use all our square nuts up? We have 4 more square nuts?
Yeah, the stuff just gets smaller and smaller from this point forward.
I know, but
yeah,
are those the ones?
Yeah, they
or
probably are.
Or did we use the wrong ones?
No, these are too small to slide through here. We used the right ones.
Your parts list doesn't show the 2 different nuts in it.
We used the right ones.
These
are too small to even slide in there.
Okay, well these belts have to go around that pulley. And
these have some grippy stuff too on one side, probably for the belt.
Those grips are where it grips into the underside of the rail.
Okay.
Show them. Okay, it would have to be this pulley and the other pulley and then that. So what I would think, it would come underneath, go over, and then back in, back down.
Goes under here. Goes under here, comes up under there, yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
You said over.
Well, so over this pulley.
You pointed at this when you said over.
Well, I'm sorry. This is for the people in Australia where everything's upside down.
Yeah.
Got to have the cogs facing down.
Hold on, I got to get it so I get the...
I think you're going to have a hard time doing that.
There it goes. Like threading the needle.
The needle and thread.
It's even got an indentation on the end. I hope it has it on both ends. Hope I'm not putting it back
to go.
I don't know. I don't know if it has to be that.
There's a little indentation. We'll just do that though.
I think it.
Mine's right on the end on the indentation. Is yours? Or mine's okay.
Yeah. I'm just wondering on the tension. Does it tell you how to tension it?
Well, not yet. Okay. So we tighten down that.
Maybe tighten one end down and just pull a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to tighten. Well, you got to be careful. That kind of makes the rubber move around.
Yeah, but
what do you want to do now?
Whatever next underneath.
Okay, take out the covers on the profile ends and attach them. Those little square things, I believe. Right there in the black square thing. Thank you, thank you. And I think these little things just go ahead and attach into that and push it in like that. There we go. I'm not much into wood burning. I'm really interested in this aluminum capabilities and maybe being able to, that one right there is just too close to the end. You can't push it in.
Didn't tell you how many watts.
I think it's 10. They're claiming that their technology and the power level of this is superior.
Got a big old Hold on.
Well, I haven't adjusted it down on that end. I had to
that's the
loosen
tight
this
end.
in
That's
so I
your
could
tight
get
end.
it.
Okay.
That's the way I did it.
Okay.
Did I do it wrong? Who
Nope.
knows?
Nope.
Okay. Take out the laser model. Remove the focus slider. Use 2, 3, M3, 6 of the slider. Install a focus slider laser along the original path. So, I would imagine that this little carrier right here would be the focus slider. You think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've got to take off 4 screws. You gonna live?
No. We're all gonna die.
Well, I know that. Back to late at night driving around in my ambulance, you sit there and look at all the people in their cars and everything and you think, every one of those people is a potential customer that's going to die.
You just full of wonderful music there.
I was, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please tear off this label before use.
Yeah, before use, but you're not ready yet.
Well, if you don't tear it off...
It didn't say to tear it off.
I understand that, but if you don't tear it off, you're not going to be able to get it the heck out of the way, because it goes there.
Mm.
See what happens? This was plastered down here where these screws are. This has to go over there, so you won't be able to tear it off later.
Just tear it
And
all
that's
up.
covering that little laser window. So now we would take and put 3 screws here.
Which screws are they? These little guys here?
It says the little ones. There should be 3 of them.
There's
You don't
4.
know your, that's a...
That's the only screws left.
that's a M3 by 6.
Yeah, that looks pretty small.
You don't know what an M3 by 6 is, huh?
I'd say that, because that's the only ones left.
And it says to install that with 3, but it's got 6 that will line up.
And there's 4 in here. That's the only screws left.
So do you do 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top, or that would be the only way? Make a little triangle. Here, you're looking at Don again. Don't do that. See what I'm talking about? It's got 3 here, 2 here. So I'm going to put 2 down there and 1 here.
There's 4 of them in here.
Well,
Unless you need one.
I don't think you need any more anywhere else.
Yeah, that's what's left on the screws. Other than this thing.
Well, it says that 2 more assemblies complete, so I'm going to put all 4 of these screws in there.
We'll take one out, I guess. You need it later.
Scoot the chair over, Don.
Oh, this is that.
Huh? You need that, Don?
No.
You're more than welcome to have that bucket. I don't need it. There's 2 sets of holes that you could do this with, but I'm going to do it with that one. I wonder why they changed their mind to give you 4 instead of 3.
Man, yeah.
They just didn't redo the manual.
You knocked that. Unless you knocked this out already.
Well, what was it? Oh, well, it's not tightened yet. Shall we use this 3rd one? 4th one?
Don't smudge the lens, it'll blow up.
I haven't touched that lens. So far, it's been pretty painless. Just a few things in the manual don't match up with what we're doing.
Typical.
And that might be on purpose.
That's typical. What you get nowadays, that's typical. Actually, the manual's not in Chinese, so that's a big plus. That's a huge plus.
The only thing it is in metric. That's the only problem I found big time.
I bought an electronic component, and they sent it to me on Amazon, and the manual was in Chinese. But you needed the directions to know which terminal to hook up which where. So I called up Amazon. Hey, the manual's in Chinese. Oh no, that's impossible. I'm looking at it, it's in Chinese. So after going back and forth, they finally said, okay, we'll send it back. I said, you know, I understand most things are made in China, but are we supposed to learn Chinese too now? I don't know.
Hey, that's pretty cool. This has got a magnet for little, what are they, neodymium magnets that just...
Click.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
There you go.
I think we got this figured out, buddy.
Well, we don't have that many pieces left, so hopefully so.
Put this back on. Guess it needs to go up here to the top one. That would only let it slide so far.
Put it in the middle to
I
start.
put it in this one.
Maybe it depends on how
It could go up, and it could go down to where that table's going to be under.
Yeah, I think it has to get pretty close.
This is making me want to put together a laser table. You'd come over here and get some of these machines out of the way. We could put it together.
There's no room to put them to get them out of the way. Okay, cool.
Anyway, I did go to Windy Hill. I got some nice pictures of us pouring the rails for the 10EE grinding job that I'm going to try. And I think it will be a nice little video. You want that in there? These are those little nuts that you get to put electrical components on the rails. You can slide them around and turn them. You guys aren't even watching. These little nuts just slide down in there and went in place. I'm going to tighten it right there for now.
Next step.
It says we're through. Oh, no. Okay, it says connect the cables of the laser module, this is it, and the X-axis limit switch.
You go there. Limit switch is over there. Look.
I see that.
So is that this long switch?
Okay. Well, I wonder which way you connect the dang man.
These are A and B. Labeled A and B.
I think those are you bought out of the package with this rotary axis. But now you have to squint really hard, Don, and you would have a hard time, and I'm having a terrible time.
Without my glasses would be impossible.
With your glasses, it's almost impossible, but I see a red wire on that side. These are the same two connectors, so you could put them on the wrong one.
That probably goes there, but it said the limit switch. The limit switch is over
I
there.
understand, but this is part of the deal,
wait,
too.
This is the X-axis, right? Yeah.
So power's got to go to that one, according to this picture, which is very, 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 very hard to see.
Oh.
I think that's right.
All right.
Now,
What's next?
we have a problem in that this cable won't go over there.
So you know what it means? That one's backwards. That rail's backwards. Right?
I don't know.
Need to flip that
It
around.
won't reach over to here. Well, wait a minute. It won't reach over here, and it'll be here.
You need to flip this around.
Well, we could do that, yes.
That's what need to do. Luckily it's on. Oh no, we gotta unscrew this stupid leg too.
I don't. No, that's the wrong page, Don.
That's the only way that's gonna reach.
I can't read the dang thing to see where that switch is, but
They didn't show you.
it doesn't show you.
So, no big deal. We just flip this around and it should work.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, it slides, but
Yeah, but look at this tiny little picture for tiny little eyes. That looks like that module there, and that looks like a leg. So it looks like this module is on the underside. That module needs to go over here.
this needs to be flipped.
I mean, you can't read that, guys. There's nothing that says nowhere in the other, so
Either that.
That's what
this can
happens.
be slid, okay, but
right,
this is in the way
but
now.
it won't reach.
This can be slid. This can be slid all the way to here.
Well,
But
deducing from this, look here. See, that's the
I
bottom of
can't
the
see that.
leg. Oh, you can't see that.
No.
God, you're getting old.
Look, this is just on a screw that slides.
I understand that.
But now this is in the way, so we can slide it all the way.
But
with
it don't go here anyway. It goes underneath here.
Yeah, it does.
If you look at this picture, the
Yeah.
tiny picture.
Yeah, it would have to go underneath because this is where it switches.
All right, Don.
Still got to flip this off. Take all this off.
No, we're going to just see if this will work first.
Undo that. Flip it over.
See what kind of screw it is.
Probably the same as we put in there, huh?
We hope it. Yay! Look at that,
So
guys.
it goes right here.
Got the same little flip for that rail.
So it goes under here.
Yes, sir.
Makes sense?
No, just
I'm
you're tightening
tightening it
it
back.
up. Okay. Did you untighten it?
No,
You got ahead of yourself, didn't you?
it just
It
vibrated.
magically it vibrated loose.
It
Yeah.
vibrated. The earth vibrated it.
The earth vibrated it. Hold that up if you would, so I don't.
There you go. Put it up on the.
Hold that like that.
Hold on. Let this slide.
But I need to be there. No, I don't.
You go right,
No, I
need to
don't.
be right
No.
here.
Yeah.
Right? I'm holding it. You put it up. Let me go on the other side. You put it. Go ahead. I get it.
Hold this so it doesn't. You knock the camera down, Don. Okay. We're going to take this, put it in like that, and then it falls off. Crap. Hold on, hold on. I found it. There it is. Rain's worried me, Don.
Hey, you're getting some rain.
I know, but I'm supposed to be standing outside in a cemetery in about 4 hours.
No, it's going to blow through.
Well, I hope you can hear me okay. Don's been over here playing with this device right here, which is the Comgo smoke purifier. Don got it assembled here, and now he says this would be great. You can put a whole bunch of coolant through this thing.
I found the Wi-Fi adapter.
I found that too.
It's not disabled.
That's what I said. Don unpacked all of this, and this is the framework for the enclosure that we haven't found any instructions on assembling it. And Don is looking at all these parts right here without...
Good luck on that.
He's saying good luck on that. Well...
None of those fit into each other, even though they have indentions on some of them. They don't fit into each other. So everything has to fit into those plastic
That
corners.
fits.
Yeah. Why do they have indentions on some of them, on the other end?
That end fits in all of them.
Yeah. loosely. See that?
Well, usually when you see an indentation like that, it means it fits into another pipe.
Well, it doesn't go in there though. I tried to.
Won't go in that one. Won't go in that one.
I tried that.
Tried them all, huh? Well, all of these 8, well, not even 8.
Nope.
There's 7.
They must have online instructions, right?
I don't know. I would think so. See, that doesn't fit in there very well, but that fits in there better. Fits in there nice there. Fits in there nice there. Well, that fits in there nice. Well, you know it's got to be up high for one.
I mean, it's got to be the outline of this.
Yeah.
For 2.
Do this smoky thing away.
So there's your dimensions right here where it's got to end up. Right here.
Is that from front to back? It looks
Yeah,
like?
I checked that. And
So that would be front to back. But you need a longer one for that blade.
And you need legs.
These have to fit in here. Hey Sherlock, I found where it fits together, even though you didn't try them all. I found it.
This is about the right height for that.
Well, look here, 2 of these do fit together.
Okay, cool.
These are shorter than those.
This says
3.
M.
This
No.
says W.
Or W. I don't know how you look at it.
And there's some W. That's an H, and those are L's. So there's 3 W's. H's. And L's. And then these aren't marked. So I guess they're all the same.
And you got these 2 little short
Well,
shapes.
let's look at those 2. Where would they go? They won't fit around that. They fit into here? No. So we've got 2 that won't fit in anywhere.
You don't have another one like this that fits?
I got
Oh, there you
that
go.
one
So that's the 2 sides.
and this one. Now these won't fit into anything here, yet these would, I bet. That's 4. Now there's 4 of the L's. I'm wondering if that thing has an 8-sided or 4 for each one. Or 3 for each one.
It's a square. Basically a square.
Was this long enough now?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, with the ends on them.
And so there's 4 here that are by themselves.
Let's see. That might be the legs. That's about the right height.
We've got a lot of these things, so I'm thinking there may be.
Okay, that's one side. What is that? L?
Now, I don't think that's the width.
No,
Okay,
that's the length.
the length. Okay, well here's 2 more for the width. The W's, like the one you have on top.
The width isn't that wide.
No,
Wait, yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, it's the same. It's a square. Okay.
there's a square.
Yep. This goes here. Yes, it is a square. See? All right. So.
But they're not all the same length. There's only 3 of those.
Looks the same to me.
I know, but there's W's
Let's see, line them up.
and there's
They're all the same.
L's.
They're all the same.
No, they're not all the same. These four, where's the L on this one? There it is. These four are L's. The ones you got there, those two and this one, there's only 3 of them, and these are W's.
Probably because you got to get in.
You think L is for length and W is for width?
See if these are. I can't get it up. See if these are.
They're not the same.
These are different sizes.
Yes.
No, they're not. They're all the same size.
Well, then why would they have L and W?
It doesn't matter. Yes. I don't know. I do not know. So let's just.
Well, let me put it
Let's
this.
just set it up like this.
Let's do this here. I think it's going to have to be this way. Also.
Maybe.
Because I think you can easily pull this off. And I think there's 8 of these, so that would have to go down there. And then, okay, I understand now. Look, the L is for the length.
Yeah,
I guess it wouldn't matter. There would be 4 on top and 3 on bottom.
Yeah, so you
And
can
then
slide the
maybe
thing
these little stubby ones go in the front.
in. Maybe.
Okay, put this down there. Okay,
there you go.
now hold on here. Put this one like this. I'm putting these little parts
Yeah, that's
here
what I was
up.
doing. That's what I was doing on this
Then I'm
side.
going to put a little one over here, like that.
Yeah, because maybe
Then
that's.
another one like this here.
Maybe so you can slide in and out or something.
One like this here. And then this one's for your top over there.
Hey, look, let's determine it. This.
Sit like that. I got it. Don't need no stinking instructions.
There's one more there.
Probably gonna blow up on us now.
Yeah, this makes sense. Only way it can go. And then there's one across the top. Yeah, I mean H width length, right? They're all the same length and width.
So it wouldn't matter. Alright.
See if that fits on there.
Now I need the front that would unzip, I guess. Yeah.
It's a little tight. There we go. And you got the port on the side, you gotta hook up.
Okay.
And that's why they're a little flexible. These things come in, I guess. This probably goes here.
These connect.
This goes here probably.
Don took a week of vacation. He's been working. Tell him what you've been doing, Don. They can't hear you and see you over there, Don.
What did I do? Been building laid a foundation for my well house. Worked on an adapter for my Starlink antenna pole. I could attach it to the side of my cargo trailer.
Speaking of that, does anybody know what the extension poles for Starlink antennas are made of?
They're not weldable. I do know that.
They said there was no spark coming off of it. It wasn't aluminum. It was heavier than aluminum. Can't weld to it.
A non-weldable alloy. And I mean,
it's heavier than aluminum, and the 8-foot pole, 2 sections of it cost what, $55?
Something like that, yeah.
So it can't be some really exotic metal.
Pretty thin wall, but it's probably strong. A strong alloy, so you can have a thin wall.
Maybe it's part of the spaceship.
Could be.
Used
when they scrap the stainless. I don't think it's stainless. Stainless I could have welded at least. It'd have melted. This one didn't melt. The base metal in this one didn't melt at all.
I do believe 2 old farts figured out how to put something together without the instructions.
There we go.
The wonders never cease. All right.
Probably ought to end it here, and then you can take up part 2 and you figure out how to run it.
Well, yeah.
Without Wi-Fi, you ain't doing much.
Okay, Don says we're going to end it here. We got the smoke adapter ready, we got this ready, we got the unit put together. Next part I'll show you what we have to do for software and see if we can blow something up.
Hey, that'd be work.
Bye guys. Oh, I've been watching YouTubes and I found out that you're supposed to do this when you're through with the project. Right?
This?
Yeah, this.
I saw the women do this.
No. This.
Is that for subscribe, or is that the thumbs up we're done?
I think this means I can't speak English, and it's a universal size like I did a great job.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Or 1 thumb up.
1 thumb up means you're thrown out of the game.
So 2 thumbs up?
2 thumbs up.
The 3 thumbs up is a good thing, but I don't have 3 thumbs, so I can't give you a good thing. 3 thumbs up.
I thought it was my wound making my head hurt. God. Okay, folks, I've run Dawn off so that. Okay, folks, we're gonna. Okay, folks, before I cut this off, I decided to tell you some of my feelings about this project so far. So far, only minor things. I really like the build quality of this. These aluminum extrusions are anodized and they fit together fine, no problems. Just a minimal setup actually. The instruction book that came with it, the manual version 1 for the Comgo Z1 laser engraver, could use some work. But with that being said, it also came with a little card reader and a micro flash card that has all the software, the drivers, and a much better installation procedure on the little driver there, flash card. So this is really simple, basic, and hard to see, and if you got old eyes, It's tough. Much better instructions in the software manual. So far, we've had all the parts we needed. They all look to be in good quality. Figured this out even without the instructions, so Don and I still got it. Anyway, I just wanted to say that so far I'm impressed with what we've got. We'll see about making a run next time. Well, folks, like we said, we're going to cut the video short here, but before I go, I wanted to leave you with some impressions that I have so far. Now, this is a Comgo unit. It's a Comgo Z1 laser engraver. And so far, it's been pretty painless putting it together. The extrusions are nice anodized extrusions. Everything seems to work and glide just right out of the box. I love this little honeycomb table, if you will, insert that goes underneath. Now, sure save your table messing around. And I've got some pictures here I'm going to show you. This is the rotary part. And it lays on your bed and plugs into the motherboard, and that gives you your 4th axis. You can put anything that'll fit on it. I guess you could put it on the table itself and get rid of the protection pad and gain about an inch of height and Z. But that's the part I'm really interested in trying out. So far, everything's fit together. There's enough screws. They've included every wrench I needed except for a small Phillips screwdriver. This went together. We could not find any instructions for the tubing assembly, but we figured it out. So far, if I paid for this, I think I would have been happy with the quality of it. They're not that expensive. So we will see about how it runs in the next video. Thanks for watching, and subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll know when the next one comes out. Thanks again.